bleachers groan beneath our boots. The whole town's here, the skies turn loose. Field lights cut through the autumn haze. It's Alpha Omega Lions game day. The air smells like popcorn, mud, and rain. Small town hearts beating in the same refrain. Alpha Omega, our pride, our fight under the Friday night lights so bright, roaring like lions, fierce and strong. This is our house where we belong. Alpha Omega, hear our call. We rise together, we stand tall.
Settle in, folks, it's game time. Come on and let's ride. With Tyler and Caleb from the coin toss to the victory. We doing football country rock, baby. Y'all ready?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great night for Alpha Omega Lions football. My name's Tyler.
And I'm Caleb.
And this is my boy Coldwater.
There you go.
They're getting ready to cook tonight. Hey, first off, we're playing Alpha Omega Lions are playing Chester Yellowjackets tonight. So we're ready for another one. This is actually the only team that we've played so far that is undefeated. They are 4-0, so we are excited about that. I'm actually going to look at some of these stats from last week, and so let me see here. This is what's crazy. All right, we have a lot of stats for you here, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you here. So the passing for Case Collum has 29 attempts for 22 completions for 382 yards with 7 touchdowns. Rushing, Isaac Thompson was the number 1 with 12 attempts for 133 yards, 3 touchdowns. Receiving, Colton Sykes had 8 receptions for 180 yards. Get this, 5 touchdowns. And then, and then kickoff returns. Isaac Thompson also had 3 returns for 57 yards, with his longest as 20. And then kickoffs for Martin Mays M squared over here had 8 attempts for 395 yards, with his longest kick of 51 yards. I mean, last week these Lions absolutely killed it. What do you think, Caleb?
The dominant offensive performance, but it was backed by a great defensive performance, and Alpha Omega got the win. So
absolutely, yeah. I mean,
that's all that matters.
I mean, I remember the first, of course, at the beginning of the game, the Lions were having a rough time getting started. But then, of course, they ended up getting to where the Lions scored, and then First Baptist scored. But then we ended up just running off with it. Defense made some stops. Offense just got hot and never stopped. So, but also,
on rolling.
Oh yeah, and also they're still sending out prayers to Rowdy Nichols. He went out of the game last week. With a concussion. Actually, he's out. He's not even in school this week. I don't think he'll be in next week either. But the following week he will be back, hopefully getting ready to start football again, depending the protocol. So, anyways, the coin toss just happened, but I'll get back with you on what that was. Kickoff coming soon. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports.
Looking for the best tacos in East Texas? Stop by Frank's Taco Station in Riverside. They serve up country kitchen favorites, mouth-watering tacos, and so much more. Guests can dine inside, relax outdoors, or grab curbside pickup, always with fresh flavor and hometown hospitality. You'll find them at 81 Front Street in Riverside. Frank's Taco Station, the home of the loaded train. Frank's Taco Station proudly supports the Alpha Omega Academy Lions. Go Lions!
All right, thanks again to our sponsor, Frank's Tacos. Sorry, I missed a little bit of the game first, but it was a touchback. And now Chester starts first down and 15 on the 20-yard line. All right, let's see here. Oh, hand it off. Looks like he's going. Oh, and he's brought down by Austin McCafferty and good for a first down for Chester. Looks like it's first down and 15.
That was Jesse Bittick for Chester there on the outside run. Beat him around the outside and ran up the sidelines for a Chester first down.
Looks like they're past midfield here for another toss back.
To Jackson Gay.
And brought down pretty quick right here, second down. A second down and 11 for Chester. Let's see, like we talked about last week, the Lions defense absolutely killed it against First Baptist. Let's see what they do against this undefeated Chester team.
Yes, sir. I talked to some of the defensive linemen here before the game, and they said that Chester is a run-heavy team, and it's going to be heavily dependent on the linebackers and ends. And with this start for Chester, we can see that that is a true statement.
All right, looks like your Lions actually got Chester right, or pretty much right out of the gate, but ended up kept running it for a first down and 15 around the 27-yard line. It looks like the run's actually going to be what they've done here, pretty much run the whole time. So let's see if they'll end up going with the pass or just continue to run. Oh,
There's
another
toss back to Jesse Bittick. He broke around.
Oh, and he broke, and it's a touchdown for Chester. The first score of the game for Chester, it is 6-0 with 8 minutes, 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Yeah, first off, let's see, I guess that was Jesse Bittick, and also a lot of runs by Jackson Gay as well. So looks like the Lions had a hard time getting them down. So let's just see if the Lions can do it now or for the rest of the game here. Now that they have seen them run for the first time, let's see what they do.
You know, both of those big games for Chester were both by seniors, so it seems to be a pretty senior-heavy team, and looks like they're going to use their age and experience this whole game.
Yeah, it looks like they have about 5 seniors on this team. Absolutely big guys, actually. So I'm excited to see what they, if your Lions can actually stop them here this game.
Let's see if Alpha Omega's offense can respond here with another touchdown and give their defense another chance.
All right, let's see. There is a kickoff coming from Chester. Looks like
from Grayson Rosenkrantz.
Yeah, it looks like Cameron. Is that Cameron Steely out there? No. Yeah, that's Cameron Steely, right?
It's Austin McCafferty on the return here.
Oh, yes.
They messed us up. Onside kick. Chester tried to go for onside kick there, but did not go the required distance, and Alpha will pick it up in really good field position there.
See, I'm not really sure what's going on coming. Like this is the first quarter. Already onside kick last week. Same thing against First Baptist. I feel like, I don't know what it is. I guess for 6-man, it's a little bit different. I guess they like this, the onside kick. They like to get the ball immediately.
Yeah, 6-man is a quick-paced game, and a lot of times it just score as much as you can, and looks like that's what they were trying to do early on in the game.
It looks like Colton Sykes in motion. Isaac Thompson in the backfield. And Colton Sykes with the grab. And it's a first down for your Lions on the 10-yard line.
That was a snag by the senior number 5, Colton Sykes, over Chester's senior number 5, Jackson Gay, for a Lions big gain there.
Yeah, Lions set up first down and goal for the first time today with 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Looks like Case Collum is in the shotgun. Isaac Thompson on the left hip. Oh, he sends in motion for the block again. Look like Hudson Ramey.
It's a touchdown for Hudson Ramey.
A touchdown for Hudson Ramey, Alpha Omega Lions.
Alpha Omega responds quick there with the touchdown. You know, those two guys, Colton Sykes and Hudson Ramey, are a pain for a defense. You got to watch both sides of the field and cover both sides of the field, and that's really hard to do with 6-man. Can't shuffle guys over too much or lean too heavy because they'll hit you on the other side.
Yeah, it looks like Chester came in for the blitz. First off, Case Collum didn't have much time, and also he was already getting pushed down on his way to the pass.
Oof.
It looks like there's a
They
flag
called a
on.
false start on the offense there. I think they're just going to move the extra point back here. Martin Mays set for this extra point. Slightly farther back. Let's see if the freshman can get it done.
Let's see. Like I said last week, his kickoff, his furthest was 51 yards, which is obviously a little bit different than a field goal or extra point. But and it's good.
He said no problem at all.
Man, that makes your Lions. The game is tied 8-8 with 7 minutes 55 seconds left in the first quarter. It's your Alpha Omega Lions football on SHN Sports. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here on SHN Sports for your Walker County Federal scoring drive recap. Looks like Case Collin had two passes, one to Colton Sykes over here on the left corner on the 10-yard line, or to the 10-yard line, all the way for another touchdown pass to Hudson Ramey for your Alpha Omega Lions touchdown. And with an extra point kicked and made by Martin Mays, M squared, makes your Lions and Chester tied 8-8 with 7 minutes 55 seconds left in the first quarter.
There was 2 quick passes there for Alpha Omega, executed perfectly, and they responded quick. We were talking about that before the drive, if the Alpha could respond, and we were proven right.
Yeah, and your Chester looked pretty hot out the gate here with 2 great runs by senior Jackson Gay and senior Jesse Biddick. So let's see if your Lions can stop them this drive and see if the Lions can get the ball back here shortly. And also here tonight, as our sponsors, Frank's Tacos, they are here. And I actually had some street tacos.
There you go.
Man, they had some smoked beef, and then they also had beef fajita. So, I freaking ate that up earlier.
There you go. You're a great salesman now because now you know the product.
Oh, man, that's true. I love Frank's Tacos.
There you go.
Get them right down there in Riverside off Highway 19. Anytime you get a chance, go down there and get some great tacos. Oh,
Another
looks like
big run for Chester.
And get my multiple lines. He looks like he is met up past midfield.
Chester has a lot of these big running backs, and they seem to use them here. That was a run by Turner Johnson.
It looks like he's on the 36-yard line for the Chester first down and 15. I mean, these guys must have had some cornbread growing up, man, because these guys are pretty big here.
Some might say beefy.
Beefy.
There you go.
And, hey, I can't say anything. I'm not saying they're fat. I'm just saying, hey, they're straight mutton. They're cornbread eaters right here. They're strong.
That's it. They're strong, and they have well-designed plays for that size, and they run it right down.
Looks like another toss back to the running back. Flag on the play.
That was a run to the senior Jackson Gay from Chester.
Let's see what the referees called here. Looks like there's holding on the offense. That went ahead and sends them back 10 yards. Looks like it's first down and 25. Looks like they're pushed back past midfield again now on the inches away from the 35-yard line.
Alpha Omega is really a speed team. They do have some size, but it's not a lot, and it'll be interesting to see how they adapt in this game.
Looks another toss back to Gay here.
There's a toss back to Jesse Biddick. Went around the outside. Positive gain. Still pushing.
And finally brought down on around the 28-yard line. That sets Chester up second down. Sorry, second down and 8.
You know, this Chester team, they've had a couple big runs here. Alpha has read the run, but they couldn't quite bring them down right where they were met, and Chester's got some pretty big gains.
Yeah, I'm actually wanting to guess here. I know in 11-man there's a rule of these many yards past contact. Well, it looks like there's a fumble. No, and picked up immediately by Chester, and so that sets up 3rd down and 11 for Chester. This is the first time 3rd down tonight for your Lions defense. So let's see if they can stop them here, start a 4th down, and see what Chester does.
You know, in order to make up for the size difference between Alpha and Chester, they actually moved the offensive lineman Morgan Pierce to nose guard here. And interesting change to see how he does this game.
All right, another toss back.
We got him in the backfield.
Oh, it looks like he
brought down by Tristan Webb.
Pass back behind midfield again. So for 30 on the 38-yard line.
There was a toss back to Jesse Biddick on that one, and the defensive end read that one and brought him down in the backfield.
All right, let's see here. 4th down.
Let's see if they go for it or kick it here. Seems like with the players they have on the field, they're going to go for it. If Alpha does stop them here, they will be in pretty good field position, so be interesting to see how this play turns out.
Looks like they got running back in the backfield. A toss to Gay.
Go back to Jackson Gay, and he's brought down.
And your Lions, with a stop, is now turned over on downs on the 35-yard line, heading towards the end zone right here on SHN Sports.
You know, this is going to be a pretty physical game all this whole time, and it's going to be interesting to see how this Alpha Mega defense holds up against this big, strong Chester team. Yeah,
and this defense is crazy because they have blitzed almost every time. So that's why they're actually having to send a player in motion to take some players off the line. Isaac Thompson really hadn't had a chance to run here. He has to block. And another good pass. And it's to Colton Sykes and brought down again, almost the same spot as last time, on around the 10-yard line for a 1st down and goal for the Lions.
You know, there was Morgan Pierce playing both sides of the ball now, creating a good pocket for Case. And he had plenty of times to sit there and wait for Colton Sykes to be open. And it gave him a great gain there.
Well, let's see. They send Colton Sykes in motion again now with Isaac Thompson on the left hip. Case Colum in the shotgun. He reaches back. He looks for a receiver.
Case has plenty of time in the pocket.
Has a short pass
Colton
to
Sykes
Colton
again.
Sykes.
Sykes was brought down by Jackson Gay.
Looks like he is 2nd down and goal on the 8-yard line.
You know, from the BB Chia game that Alpha unfortunately lost, seemed to be a struggle in keeping Case in the pocket and stopping the rush. But Alpha seems to shape that up, and their pass game has flourished after this.
Oh, I made a mistake. It is 2nd down and goal on the 4. Sykes in motion.
There's a run to Isaac Thompson, but he was stopped.
Isaac Thompson has been left standing up for the yards after contact. That sets up 3rd down and 6 for your Lions with 4 minutes left in the 1st quarter.
They tried to run up the middle of Isaac Thompson, but it stopped. It's going to be pretty hard to run against this big team. The Lions will probably look to pass here, a little short dump pass to Colton Sykes as he lines up on the outside.
All right, quarterback Case Colum in the shotgun. Looks like Isaac Thompson on the right hip here. Another pass
Colton Sykes again.
To Colton Sykes, and it's a touchdown.
Great play by Colton Sykes. You know, Alpha Mega's really starting to find their identity here. They're a passing team. They like the ball in the air.
Absolutely, and it feels like, yes, your Lions are a double threat here. They have Isaac Thompson that can run the ball, but yet they also have Colton Sykes and Hudson Ramey to receive. And it seems like as soon as you put the ball in their hands, they make magic. So,
you know, it was a great stop by the defense, which led to a big touchdown here and sets Alpha Mega up on top.
Oh, looks like there's a kick
play. Isaac broke the tackle.
Yep.
It's a play to Jesse Peach.
And it's good for your Alpha Mega Lions. Extra point. It's 15-8 for your Lions with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right, we are back here on SHN Sports for the first drive after the defense made a stop for Chester's offense around the 35-yard line. Threw it to Colton Sykes all the way to Chester's 10-yard line for a first down. And then Isaac Thompson got stopped a few times on the run to a pass to Colton Sykes right here on the right side for a Lions touchdown. And then a fake kick or a pass from Isaac Thompson to Colton Sykes again, making it 15-8. And that's your Walker County Federal scoring drive recap.
That was on that kick return. It was the Cason Centrano for Chester. A big gain there, but he was ultimately pushed out of bounds. And Chester will have first down on the 23-yard line.
Looks like another toss back. And met by multiple Lions here, but mostly tackled by Cameron Steely.
Austin McCaffrey had a great read on there and stopped the play.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Austin McCaffrey. I guess they switched numbers on us, huh?
Yeah, they switched numbers on us. It's kind of confusing. Yeah, Cameron is actually out. He's sitting because of an injury to his back, and he will probably make a return in the future.
All right, yes, and I apologize. I might make that mistake again. I probably will make that mistake again. That's just how it is. But just know 3 to 9 instead of Cameron Steely, it is Austin McCaffrey.
There's a tackle there by the senior Carson Davis, brought down from the back and stopped Chester for 3rd and 8.
All right. Oh, in a run. Oh, in the fumble.
There's a great tackle by Hudson Ramey. He remembered that low man wins, and he brought down the big guy.
Absolutely. And it looks like the referees called the ball dead before it even hit the ground. But I'd like to have a replay on that one. Regardless, they got the ball back anyways. But
we have the replay in the booth, but the referees can't see it, and their decision was final. So pretty rough there, but I think the Alpha can get a stop.
Let's see. Sends a player in motion.
Looking to pass quickly to Toronto to get the ball, taken down by a couple Lions.
That was run by Cason Citrano again, the junior.
Oh, no, they got the first down.
All right, they went ahead and gave Chester the first down.
Cason Citrano did.
It's second down around the 21-yard line.
Cason Citrano tried to reach out, but his knee did touch the ground before the ball was extended.
Yeah, it looks like it's second down and 2. There's another toss back.
That was a toss back to the senior Jesse Biddick.
Looks like they're going to call it a first down on the 20-yard line, first down and 15.
Brought down again by Austin McCafferty. He's not that big of a guy, but he knows how to tackle, and he brings down the Giants.
All right, let's see here. It's first down and 15 on around the 17-yard line with 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Looking for a dump pass.
It looks like an illegal pass to me. Illegal forward motion.
He did seem like that, but the refs didn't call it, and they're calling it incomplete pass, so it should be second down and 15. Chester setting up here for second down.
Let's see what they do.
They're lining out Jackson Gay out wide. See if they run a pass or nope, they ran again.
Tripped up by Tristan Webb.
Interesting play there by Chester. They lined everybody up wide on the right, but ended up handing it left and tried to get they got a couple yards by the junior, Kason Citrano.
Oh, all right. We are met by the bell with the 15-year Lions, 8 for Chester. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right, we are right back here as the new quarter begins, the second quarter. As your score, your Lions 15, Chester 8. Looks like another handout. And looks like your Lions could not stop them for a touchdown.
There's another run by the senior Jesse Biddick. Let's see if Alpha can get a stop here and maintain the lead.
All right, let's see here. Looks like they're going to line up for the extra points here.
Number 3, Turner Johnson set the kick. Number 5, Jackson Gay to hold. Snap is good. The hold is down.
Oh, it is
It's
a blocked
blocked.
kick.
What a great play by Alpha.
That leaves your Lions 15 and Chester 14 with 9 minutes, 51 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right, we are right back here on SHN Sports after the score, but blocked kick for Chester. Make sure Lions 15 to Chester 14. Another onside kick. Oh, and now he keeps going, and wonderful field position on Chester's side of the field. So that first down to 15 on the 35-yard line.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alpha making great field position here.
Sorry,
Wonder if they-
33-yard line.
I wonder if they come out on the on an aggressive possession here and stay in the air.
As they still have the lead, it's time to go ahead and boost this lead again.
Thompson and Rainey split wide.
All right, Case Collum in the backfield with Isaac Thompson on the right hip. I apologize, Austin McCafferty on the right hip
There's a short completion to Hudson Ramey.
for second down
Bring up second down and 8.
and 8 on the 28-yard line.
You know, we talked about how in the beginning of last game and on to like about the third before Alpha Omega really took over, it was a defensive-heavy game last game. Looks like this is going to be offensive-heavy game this game. And Case Collum and his offensive
snap.
threats are going to be put to the test.
Oh, to Tristan Sykes.
There's Colton Sykes right
Colton
there, beat
Sykes.
on the outside, pushed out of bounds.
Looks like they're going to have a first down. Let's see where they place it.
Ball will be spotted on the 15-yard line.
All right, it's first down and 15 on the 15-yard line.
Well, there you go, 15-15. Alpha Omega's offense has great communication this and organization in this year, and it really shows with their execution.
Let's see, second down, or first down and 15. Let's see what they do. Pass to Hudson Ramey, and he's going to go down. And it's a touchdown for your Lions. A touchdown.
There's another connection with Case Collum to Hudson Ramey. In for his second touchdown, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that makes your Lions 21 to Chester 14. All right, looks like
Martin Mays set for
Martin
this
Mays
extra
M
point.
squared. Hopefully they can get this ball down and get 2 points on the board now. And the kick by Martin Mays is good. That sets your Lions up 23 to Chester 14 with 9 minutes left in the second quarter. And we'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right, we are right back here on SHN Sports. The touchdown to Hudson Ramey. Your Lions responded quickly, and with an extra point by Martin Mays to make your Lions 23 to 14. That's your Walker County Federal scoring drive recap.
What a great kick by Martin Mays on that kickoff. The ball bounced just before the end zone and rolled back towards them, leaving Chester with their first down and 15 to go.
Like on around the 3-yard line. Right? Yeah.
You know, it was an unfortunate turn of events when this junior Daniel Arredondo was hurt, but it did open up an opportunity for Martin Mays, and he has showed how consistent he can be, and he has started to be a starter here for this team.
All right, looks like
Looking for room.
met almost immediately. Chester's now
Bring up second down and
got about 4, so second down and 11.
It was brought down by the senior Tristan Webb and also the senior Carson Davis. What a great read on that play.
Looks like we got second down and 11 for your Lions. Or for Chester, I apologize.
Jackson Gay in the backfield.
Looks like the Lions defense has been able to read their offense pretty well. Oh, looks like there's a flag on the play. Looks like there might be looks like there's might be an offsides here.
Looks like the Yellowjackets may lose the game with their last play.
See where they place it. Yep, offsides on the defense, or on the offense. So it looks like they'll put them back 2nd down and 15.
Put them back first down or 2nd down and 15.
You know, this is going to be a very close game. As we can tell, the score keeps going back and forth. So every little mistake really can affect the tide of this game.
All right, your defense looks like there's a receiver out wide. Let's see. Oh, but yeah, there's another run. Looks like he's right there on the end zone. And there we go. No gain on the play. Your Lions defense has made an outstanding play. That sets Chester up 3rd down and 15 with 8 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first half.
That was Jesse Biddick, the senior, again on that play. Chester really plays physical, and it will wear down on these running backs. It'll be interesting to see if they can maintain this energy.
Like I said earlier, you know, the Lions had a tough time bringing them down at first, but it looks like they tightened up quick and is able to have been stopping this offense.
Gay under center. Gay takes a snap. Inside handoff to Citron.
Let's see. Looks like you're going to be brought down. Yes, and he is. Looks like he was brought down. He's 4th and 5 for Chester. Let's see what they do here. But they're so close to the end zone, or to the Lions' end zone. Or they should not go for it here. But let's see what they do.
They are in an interesting predicament. I mean, they have been running well, and they do only have 5 yards. But if it does not go their way, the Lions will be in really good field position.
All right, looks like another timeout by Chester. And it's going to be 4th down and 5 when we get back here on SHN Sports. All right, we're right back here on SHN Sports with Chester at 4th down and 5 with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Looks like they are going for it. Oh, and looks like they are going to, or went ahead and made a good decision, winning a 1st down and more to go past midfield all the way to Alpha Omega's 35-yard line. That sets Chester at 1st down and 15.
That was the senior Jesse Biddick yet again. Another big gain there for Chester.
All right, let's see. 1st down and 15. Your Lions sure are upset about that one. They had them all the way at 4th down. But
another run up the middle to Jackson Gay.
Oh, with a only 1 yard run at 2nd down and 14 for Chester.
It was great defense there for Alpha Omega. But these short runs and heavy pushes by Chester can wear down the defensive ends, and it can change whose favor the game is in.
Let's see here what the defense can do. 2nd down and 14 here for Chester. Quarterback under center. Looks like another handoff. Run and finally brought down by multiple Lions, but tackled mostly by junior Caleb Neugebauer.
That was the junior for Chester, Kason Citrano again. And Chester really depends on those little short tossbacks and the fake tossbacks, and the Lions will hopefully adapt here and figure out a way to stop them.
Looks like it's 1st down and 15 on the 20 for Chester. Another toss back.
There's Jackson Gay for Chester on that run.
Brought down by multiple Lions, but ended up mostly tackled by Hudson Ramey here. Looks like Chester sets up for 2nd down and 5.
You know, in six-man, when it's a run-heavy team, it's kind of hard to model your defense after it because it can be so variable. And the Alpha Omega defense is lined up really compact. And so if Chester decides to slip a receiver out on the outside, the defensive back is forced to make a decision.
I guess so. It looks like we're going to see what the rest of this drive unfolds when we get back here. There's a timeout by Alpha Omega Lions here on SHN Sports. All right, we're back here on SHN Sports. Looks like there's the run by the running back and met by Lions, but it was too late for Chester's touchdown. Looks like it's going to be 20 for Chester, 23 for your Lions.
Let's see if Alpha can get another extra point stop here. They're lined up pretty close, so it seems like Chester's going to go for a 1 point instead of a 2 point here.
Let's see what they do here.
If they get this in, they will cut the lead to 2 points.
Yellowjackets sending out their offense for 1.
You know, as Chester, you see how good Alpha Omega's special teams defense is, and you have to make a decision to go there.
Oh, and broken up by Hudson Ramey. So that leaves your score 23, your Lions 20 to Chester. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right, we're back here on SHN Sports. Chester did get the touchdown, but a swat down pass from Hudson Ramey leaves the score 23 for your Lions, 20 for Chester.
Grayson Rosenkrantz kick for the Yellowjackets. Last kick was returned by Alpha Thompson. Austin McCaffrey back deep.
Grayson Rosenkrantz is set to kick off here for Chester.
And finally not an onside kick by Colton Sykes for the received. And he keeps going. Oh, and brought out of bounds, pushed out of bounds on the 30-yard line. Your Lions set up first down and 15.
Colton Sykes nearly broke out of that tackle there and got some extra yards, but he was thrown out of bounds. You know, if you let Colton get free and get some space, he will burn you with his wheels. So it was a great defensive play for Chester there.
All right, looks like it is first down and 15 around the 28-yard line.
Case is set up in the shotgun.
All right, let's see what they do here.
Case looking for
Case
a pass
looking for his
again.
receiver. And there's a
deep pass to
long
Hudson
pass,
Ramey.
but incomplete. Intended for Hudson Ramey. Your Lions set up second down and 15 on the 29-yard line.
You know, I had the opportunity to talk to the offensive line coach before the game, and he let me in on some on their nickname. They're called Wade and the Hogs. So
Wade and the Hogs.
That's it. And the offensive line is not disappointing here. Morgan Pierce and Jesse Peach have They're giving Case plenty of time in the pocket to make some big plays.
Absolutely. I mean, looks like there's only one person in out wide here. It looks like it's Colton Sykes. Let's see. Oh, multiple Jackets. Run and pass incompleted. Lions set up second or third down and 15. Again, we got to see, or first off, the offensive line has to give Case some time in the pocket, time to pass, but also enough time for Hudson and Colton to get open.
You know, Alpha's in a position where they need a big gain here. With what we've seen recently, I'm sure they're going to go for it on the air. It might be a post to Colton Sykes. They really like that play, and Sykes really gets open, so it might be a post up the middle.
Looks like Colton out wide, and so is Hudson. Oh, in the pass to Hudson, but pushed out of bounds with a gain of 6 with 4th down and 9 with 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first half. Looks like your Lions are going to go ahead and go for it here. There's only 4.5 minutes left.
Go ahead.
Looks like the Lions are going to let's see if they can go ahead and capitalize on this 4th down and long.
Timeout will be taken by the Lions.
Looks like Alpha Mega Lions are going to call a timeout here with 4 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first half. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right, we are back here on SHN Sports. Case Collin was left in the game, which means your Lions are going to go for it. 4th down and 9.
Colton Sykes lined out wide on the left. I'm going to try and call it again. Corner route to Sykes here.
He's out. He's looking for his receiver, Colton Sykes. Oh, and pass incompleted. Your Yellow Jackets now center for first down and 15 around the 35-yard line. All right, with 4 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first half. Let's see if your Lions defense can go ahead and stop this cornbread run.
You know, Chester does have a couple of big running backs that they do go to. They run to Kaysen Citrano, they run to Jesse Biddick, and they also run to Jackson Gay. So that may be how they maintain their stamina throughout this game.
Oh, by a pitch or by a handoff, but met almost immediately with only a gain of 3. That's 2nd down and 12 for Chester.
Chester set up now for 2nd down with the QB
under center. Oh, toss back and a fumble and recovered. It was recovered by Tristan Webb.
The GOAT. The senior Tristan Webb on that recovery. What a great play.
Your Lions set back up for 1st down and 15 on the 35-yard line. They did not move an inch, actually, when it comes to their offense here.
You know, Tristan is a centerpiece for this defense. He won first team all district in defense, and you can see they really constructed the whole defense around this senior.
There's like Case Collum looking for Isaac Thompson, and he's open, and he keeps going on the 30.
Got the first down.
And brought down past the 30-yard line. Looks like put him on the 28-yard line. Your Lions set up for first down and 15.
What a great play by that senior there. Whenever you don't have your main guys, Colton and Hudson, you just dump it to Isaac Thompson, and he'll get you some extra yards.
Yeah, I think with the Yellow Jackets, we're not looking out for him because, of course, the passing game has always been Colton Sykes or Hudson. But it looks like Isaac Thompson with a double threat on the offensive side of the ball. Your Lions set it first down at 15.
Case is set up in the pocket again. A short pass to Hudson Ramey. Beat him on the outside.
Going, and he is brought down right before the 15-yard line on the 14. With your Lions set up second down and short here. Go ahead and give them second down and 1.
You know, we were just talking about this, how Alpha Omega has so many threats here on the offensive side, and the head coach, Norris, has really developed an offensive scheme that balances all these threats and is able to attack in different ways.
All right, let's see here. Lions Case Collum looking for Isaac Thompson, and looks like he kept running over, and it's a touchdown! Isaac Thompson for the touchdown for your Lions. That sets up 29.
He started off pretty quiet here in this game, but now he's starting to liven up.
Looks like it is 29 for your Lions, 20 for Chester.
A great defensive stop led to a great offensive gain.
All right, let's see if M squared can go ahead and give us 2 extra points here. Yep, and it's good with your Lions 31 to Chester 20. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right, we are right back here on SHN Sports, and it looks like a touchback by Martin Mays. Chester's going to set up first down. Oh. Yeah, it looks like a re-kick here. Kicks out of bounds.
Martin is setting back up here.
They're going to go ahead and send him back down to the 25-yard line.
Impressive going over the recent call, see if anything needs to be overturned.
Cameron's out because apparently he went to the doctor and said that one of his discs on his back is pressing against the nerve.
So they're not going to be kicking it again, and Chester will get possession of the ball on the 30.
All right, first down and 15 for Chester.
Kick out of bounds. Yellowjackets take over first and 15 and 30. 2 minutes and change and a half.
You know, there was just a great defensive stop here. Let's see if the Lions can duplicate that.
Yeah, the Lions, or Chester ended up giving a fumble for your Lions recovery by Tristan Webb. So let's see if they can do that again, or does this a stop here? But it looks like it's a run again on the 30,
There's one,
the
he
20,
broke free.
the 10, and your Lions could not stop him for the touchdown.
That was the senior Jesse Biddick on that play.
That's Chester 26, your Lions 31.
You know, the Lions have been great here on the extra point stops. Let's see if they can maintain their 5-point lead.
All right, Chester sets up for the extra point.
Yellowjackets send their kicking team out. Turner Johnson kick. Holds it down.
Looks like the kick, and it is good
Kick is good.
for Chester 28 to your Lions 31. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All Chester had to do this last drive was just get it on the 30, run it all the way back for a touchdown with Chester 28 to your Lions 31. Let's see, looks like they might be setting up for an onside kick again.
Grayson runs it, man. Set the kick. Onside. Doesn't have enough juice to get to the 15. That'll be a
And looks like it's on the 39-yard line. Your Lions set up first down and 15.
You know, a lot of these teams recently have been really aggressive in trying to do that, but we have yet to see one work out.
Absolutely. I actually haven't even seen the Lions even attempt an onside kick yet, I don't believe.
The Lions have faith in their defense here. You know, on the onside kicks, they're really risky, and if they're not executed well, you put the other team in great field position, and that's what the Lions have right now.
Where the ball's recovered.
Oh, yeah, looks like they're going to put it right here at the 36-yard line.
First down, Alpha Omega. Thompson joins Colin in the backfield.
Was that Case Collum set up in the shotgun with Isaac Thompson on the left tip?
Colin takes it.
Colton Sykes went from in motion to a little short route.
Another pass to
They choose
Hudson Ramey. He was tripped up but walked into the end zone for another Lions touchdown. That's your Lions 37. Looks like there's the injury on the field. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. Looks like that touchdown to Hudson Ramey was called back. Now your Lions set up shop first down on the 34-yard line.
25.
Case Collum in the pocket again, joined with Isaac. Looking for Hudson
Another
Ramey
pass to
again.
Hudson Ramey, and
Goes right back to it.
yeah, it looks like he caught the ball in right out of bounds on the 20-yard line. That sets your Lions up for first down and 15 on the 20.
You know, the linemen, Jesse Peach and Morgan Pierce, gave Case a lot of time in the pocket, which allowed him to throw that great pass. So even the small things add up in this game.
Oh, looks like there's a timeout on the field. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. We are back here on SHN Sports with a touchdown by Hudson Ramey, but called back all the way to the 34-yard line. But a pass from Case Collum to Hudson Ramey again sets up first down and 15 on the 20. Case Collum looks like Isaac Thompson going in. The 5.
Broken tackle.
It's a touchdown! Your line set up for another touchdown. That's 37-28 for your Lions.
You know, in this game, Isaac's been a secret threat. He's been pretty quiet, but he's gotten 2 touchdowns, so I don't know if you can call him too quiet.
No, not too quiet here.
His touchdowns might not be as flashy as his wide receiver friends, but he still gets it done.
Let's see M squared lining up for the kick. And it's good. That sets your Lions up 39 to Chester 28. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports.
That'd be tough.
All right, we're right back here on SHN Sports from a pass to Hudson Ramey and then a pass to Isaac Thompson.
Like when we talk, it gets like in the red.
Oh, yeah. All right, we are now back. And a touchdown to Isaac Thompson for your Lions, 39 to Chester 28. That's your Walker County Federal scoring drive recap. All right, Chester sets up first down to 15 on the 20-yard line. With 1:51 seconds left in the first half. Let's see what they do here.
Carson Davis is lined up in the linebacker position. A lot of these runs are pretty dependent on him to stop them.
All right, looks like the quarterback, he's running. He kept the ball and tackled finally by Carson Davis. That says a gain of 10. That's second down and 5 for Chester. All right, toss back, and a fumble, and recovered by Hudson Ramey.
You know, with a close game like this, every mistake counts, and Lions have made them pay on both those recent fumbles. So offense will come back out on the field.
Let's see if they'll give Case Collum enough time again, get the ball to three of these two awesome receivers. Let's see your line set up first down and 15.
Case set up in the backfield with Isaac Thompson. Sykes is in motion, looking for a pass.
Their pass to Hudson Ramey, and it's a Lions touchdown. It's your Lions touchdown.
Another great play by this Alpha Omega offense.
Your Lions 45, Chester 28.
Lions just keeping the ball in the air here, and it is paying off.
All right, M squared up for the kick. The perfect snap, and the ball's up, and it is good. Your Lions 47 to Chester 28. We'll be right back here with a minute, 17 seconds left in the first half on SHN Sports. All right, we're back here on SHN Sports. It looks like Martin Mays kicked out of bounds. Or touchback. Yeah, touchback. Looks like Chester sets up first down and 15 on the 20.
You know, in six-man, touchback is not always a bad thing. As we can see recently with Chester's big runs, if you give Chester the ball with the open field, they're going to make you pay for it, and they're going to break some tackles and possibly make it all the way back.
All right, so Chester sets up first down and 15. Oh, so no, it wasn't a touchback. It was kicked out of bounds. Chester sets up first down and 15 on the 30. Oh, and a pass from the quarterback. From a quarterback to Kason Citrano for a Chester touchdown.
You know, that's one of the first passes we've seen from Chester. And as we can see, it was in their run formation. So the defense did have a miscommunication there, and Kason Citrano beat them on the outside and deep.
That's the first time they've got past the lines on the pass. Looks like Turner Johnson will be setting up for the kick. Kick is up and then blocked again. That leaves the game for your Lions 47, Chester 34. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. Right, from a one-stop pass for the touchdown. Looks like Chester sets up for another onside kick. Your Lions set up on the 40-yard line, first down and 15. Looks like they're going to go ahead and put them down on the 40.
There's another aggressive onside kick attempt there. Sometimes you might want to just set Alpha back and make him have to work more for their touchdown.
All right, Case Collum out in the back, or in the. Oh, it passed to Hudson and met.
Oh, the ball's out. They called him down.
Oh, he called him down. There's a fumble by Hudson Ramey, but they called him down. So your Lions retain possession for second down and 4.
That might have been close.
Let's see. I don't think they called that a fumble.
All right, looks Looks like there's a timeout on the field. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right, after some complications from Chester's stands, looks like. Oh, but flag on the play in the backfield, but a pass to Isaac Thompson and brought down almost immediately.
They called a holding on Jesse Peach there. It will set the Lions back, but they will still maintain second down.
Yep, with the penalty on the play, it sends them back 10 yards. Oh, sends them back 15 yards.
The Lions will still be in second down, but with much more yards to make it.
Yeah, second down and 15 on the 40-yard line right in midfield.
Case is in the backfield, probably looking for another pass here. Colton Sykes might run a post route, which is where he crosses over the middle. Actually,
and a pass to Isaac Thompson again, and completed and brought down shy of the 30-yard line. Your Lions set up third down and 5. Another timeout by the Lions with 18 seconds left in the first half. It's your Lions 47, Chester 34. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. We are back here on SHN Sports as your Lions set up third down and 6 on the 31-yard line.
Case is in the pocket. Forced a scramble, had to throw it away.
Thrown away, your Lions set up fourth down and 6.
So the Lions are now in a almost similar situation to Chester earlier. I wonder if they go for it here. I'm sure they will. They only have 6 yards to go.
And only 22 seconds left.
So with 22 seconds left, the Lions may either look for a short pass and get out of bounds to stop the clock or just go for it.
Looks like Case Collum remains in the game. That's how your Lions are going to go ahead and go for it on the fourth down. Oh, false start on the offense. Go ahead, back your Lions up 5 yards.
There's a false start on Hudson Ramey. He went just before the snap.
Fourth down and 11.
The Lions now set up with 10 to go, 11 to go.
Yeah, 4th down and 6
Sykes in motion
for the
again.
Lions. Let's see. Case Collum.
Case on pocket. His receiver was pushed down. Looking again.
Oh,
Another
better
throw to
pass.
Hudson Ramey.
It completed.
Incomplete. He lost
Oh.
it at the last minute.
Another pass to Hudson Ramey, incomplete. Our turnover on downs. Chester sets up 1st down and 15 on the 36-yard line.
Now the Lions will need to only hold him one play because there is only 7 seconds left in the half. So 7 seconds to stop a touchdown.
Chester's offense has shown they still belong in this game with huge gains. So let's see if the Lions can stop this cornbread offense.
Now in this situation, Chester may try and trust their run, or they may have to throw it. And it looks like the QB lined up in the shotgun.
And a
Beat
pass.
and it's messed.
Oh, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and call pass interference on Austin McCafferty there.
Like on number 3, Austin McCafferty.
So now the ball, they will take over where the point of contact. So Chester goes ahead and sets up 1st down and 15 on Alpha Omega's 20. With only 2.4 seconds left in the first half.
So Lions do only have 2 seconds left to stop this, so Chester will only have 1 play left. Let's see if Alpha can get a stop here and go into the half with a big lead.
Check that. Ball will be placed at the 29-yard line.
Oh, I guess they moved it back to the 29-yard line.
After a 15-yard penalty. Everybody get loud for your Lions.
So the Lions have dropped Hudson Ramey back as a safety to watch the pass.
Another pass.
Another deep pass.
And
He's
knocks
broken up by Hudson Ramey.
back. With at the end of the first half, your Lions 47 to Chester 34. We'll be right back at the beginning of the 3rd quarter here on SHN Sports. All right, we are back here on SHN Sports with your lines 47 to Chester 34. Chester got the ball first in the first half, so now it's Alpha's turn to get it right here at the beginning of the first half. Looks like Austin McCafferty out to receive. Actually, no, it's going to be another onside kick.
Straight to Hudson Ramey.
And brought down close to midfield. Looks like your line set at first down at 15 around the 38-yard line.
Let's see how aggressive Alpha Omega starts off in this second half.
Absolutely. They had some great plays during the first and second quarter, but, of course, at the end of the second quarter, they started slowing down a little bit. So let's see if they can get this game back going for them.
Short dump pass to Colton Sykes.
Oh, perfect.
As a blocker.
Perfect block. Cutting back.
Spun.
He keeps going.
Broke tackle. And he's brought down.
And they call the ball dead around the 33-yard line. Looks like it's second down and 5 with 9 minutes, 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Looks like they're going to go with the short pass, but let's see what they do here with Case Collum in the shotgun.
You know, they haven't used Isaac's running game very much. I wonder if they start to implement that in this next half.
Looks like Hudson Ramey.
Do the same play to the other side.
Yep, and it looks like he's going. The 5, touchdown, Colton Sykes. With 9 minutes, 5 seconds left in the third quarter. It's your Lions 53 to Chester 34.
7 touchdowns for Case Collins.
You know, they tried to run on the right side. They got stopped. Then they ran on the left side, and Colton beat him on the outside for the touchdown. Pretty interesting play calling there. I wouldn't have expected that, and neither did Chester.
No, absolutely, and hey, it just shows the athleticism and the chemistry between Case and Colton Sykes there. So it's good again for M squared. It says that your line's up 55 to Chester 34 with 9 minutes, 5 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports.
Looking for the best tacos in East Texas? Stop by Frank's Taco Station in Riverside. They serve up country kitchen favorites, mouth-watering tacos, and so much more. Guests can dine inside, relax outdoors, or grab curbside pickup, always with fresh flavor and hometown hospitality. You'll find them at 81 Front Street in Riverside. Frank's Taco Station, the home of the loaded train. Frank's Taco Station proudly supports the Alpha Omega Academy Lions. Go Lions!
All right, thanks again, Frank's Tacos in Riverside. And again, they are here tonight serving us some great food. And there's a touchback during that commercial break here from Martin Mays. Sets Chester up first down and 15 on the 20-yard line.
You know, with his consistency, you might expect Martin Mays to be pretty seasoned, maybe 1 or 2 years, but nope, this is his first year, and he's doing great.
Absolutely. Absolutely love to see him play. Oh, and the run, but luckily dropped down by Austin McCafferty and Hudson Ramey.
That was a run up the middle by Jackson Gay for Chester.
Looks like it's second down and 9 for Chester here with 8 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third quarter.
You know, Chester's been pretty heavily dependent on the run, and when they do go to pass, the Alpha Mega DBs have really stopped it. So I wonder if Alpha has made an adjustment here.
There's a run again by the running back and tripped up and brought down on the line of scrimmage. Sets up 3rd down and 9.
That tackle was by the junior Keaton Wynn and the sophomore, Keaton Wynn, and it was run by senior Jesse Biddick.
All right, 3rd down and 9. See if your Lions defense can hold them again and force a 4th down. They're tossed back to Biddick.
Chester looking for a pass. He's
And
overthrown. He overthrew Jackson Gay on that one.
looks like the Yellowjackets set it 4th down and 9 on the 26-yard line. As it looks like before, it looks like they're probably going to go for it again instead of punting it here.
You know, Chester is really starting to branch out here. We've seen a couple passes early on in this half. I wonder if they can keep that momentum going or they resort back to the run.
Yeah, it looks like I think they've gotten 2 completed passes so far this game. So another toss back.
Another pass.
Oh, and completed.
The pass was intended for J.C. Gay instead of Jackson Gay.
Looks like your line set up for a 1st down and 15 on the Chester's 36-yard line.
Lions are in great field position here, and looks like they're going to line up pretty stout here. They bumped their receivers out now.
All right,
Case in the
Collum.
backfield.
Oh,
looking for
and a
another
pass
short pass.
to Colton Sykes and pushed out of bounds with a gain of 9. Line set up 2nd and 6.
Lions setting up here for a 2nd down. Isaac's lined up in the backfield with Case. They stay in the shotgun, and the offensive linemen are Jesse Peach and Morgan Pierce.
Oh, and the pass blocked. Hard down Case and Citrano sets the Lions 3rd down and 6.
Case and Citrano beat Morgan Pierce around on the right side and got that block on Case's pass. The pass was intended for Colton Sykes, and it was another one of those short dump passes that they've been running. And Chester seems to have been reading that and putting pressure on the pocket.
Looks like Case Collum in the shotgun. Isaac Thompson in the backfield. And he was overthrown and incomplete. So Isaac Thompson looks like the line set up 4th down and 9.
In this situation, the Lions will probably go for it. They're in good field position, and they only have 6 yards to go, and they've made this happen before, so let's see what they decide. And it looks like they're going for it. Case is lined up in the pocket again with Isaac Thompson with him.
There's like Colton Sykes out there on the far left side here. Looks like he's going to fade out to the outside and overthrown again. Incompleted pass. Chester sets up for 1st down and 15 on the 16-yard line.
It was great coverage by the DB there, and Case just threw it slightly above him, and the pass was broken up.
Let's see, quarterback. Oh, and another. Oh, looks like they tricked me out a little bit, but it's 2nd down and 15. Oh, sorry, they made a 1-yard completion, so it's 2nd down and 14.
It was a stop on that run by Tristan Webb, the senior. Beat him on the outside, but Carson did.
Man, it looks like your Lions cannot bring him down.
There's a great read by Daniel Parrott in the beginning, but he did not take him all the way down, and it took almost the whole team to bring that.
Yeah.
The junior Kason Santro down.
Looks like it is 3rd down and 11 for Chester. See if your Lions defense can stop and get the ball back to Case Collum in the offense.
You know, early on in the game, the Lions were getting beat out on the outside, and seems like they reconstruct their defense, and they've been stopping them on the outside.
Let's see. Oh, and it's a run and a 1st down for Chester.
There's a big run by Jesse Biddick there. Ran up the middle, broke a tackle, and got the 1st down. Chester sets up here on 1st down. A handoff up the middle.
And looks like he was met right past the line, so it's 2nd down and 14 for Chester. Looks like there's a man down. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports.
I didn't keep the camera on him.
All right, we're back here on SHN Sports. Chester is now 2nd down and 13. Another pitch back.
There was a picks back to Jackson Gay, and he broke up the middle and had a big gain there for Chester.
Looks like it's 1st down on around the 25-yard line.
You know, Chester's been really pushing the ball here, getting 1st down after 1st down. Let's see if Alpha Mega can stand tall here as Chester nears the red zone.
Looks like there's only 4 minutes, 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback under center.
Another one of them.
A pitch back to 31. Oh, let's see if your Lions can get him. Looks like they will not. They can't bring him down, but they finally did after gaining about.
That was another run by the junior Kason Citrano. They faked the handoff up the middle, and it even fooled me there. And then they ran on the outside and broke a couple tackles. Kason Citrano has been a pretty impactful running back here for Chester in this game. And he's proven pretty difficult to tackle.
Let's see what your Lions can do here. We got to get a stop. In a pitch back.
The pitch back to Jackson Gay.
And brought down, but not before they reach the 1st down and goal on the 7-yard line. There's 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. All right. Chester lines up here. Looks like quarterback and our under center. Looks like they have number 8 in the backfield. One receiver on or out wide. Handoff and a Chester touchdown.
That was a touchdown by Kason Citrano, the junior.
Looks like this drive, the Lions just could not stop this offense. Looks like they're going to line up for the extra kick here. Let's see if your Lions defense can block it again. Oh, and a high snap bit. Wow, the big man with the reception that makes Alpha Omega Lions 55 to Chester 42. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. We're back here on SHN Sports. Chester's run absolutely could not be stopped by your Lions defense.
Chester attempted another onside kick, and it was short again.
So your Lions set up first down and 15 on. Let's see where they're going to mark them here. Around the 36 on their own 36-yard line.
The Lions still have a 14-point lead here. Let's see if they can extend it on this drive.
Looks like quarterback Case Collum, Isaac Thompson, and Colton Sykes are in the backfield with him.
Big game by Isaac Thompson trying to strip from him, but he brought down.
With a gain of 9 with second down and 6 with their first real good run by Isaac Thompson this game.
They set up in a different formation there. They had Colton Sykes and Isaac in the backfield with Case, and handed off to an outside run by Isaac Thompson.
All right, looks like Colton Sykes out left. Case Collum in the shotgun with Isaac Thompson right there behind him. With a low snap, but let's see what they can do with a pass to Jesse Peach, and he keeps going. And knocked down, but only 1 yard. So third down and 5 for the Lions.
The Lions also have changed up another formation here. They're going pretty heavy on the line. They had 3 linemen there: Jesse Peach, Morgan Pierce, and I think I missed the last lineman there, but they did line up heavy, and they tried to run a short dump pass to their tight end, Jesse Peach. They are bringing Hudson Ramey back out here. They might be looking for a big gain down deep or throw a little pass over the middle.
Yeah, the long ball has helped the Lions out a lot this game so far. There has been some incompleted short pass, but the long game, they are almost 100%. With a flag on the field, looks like it's going to be on the defensive side.
Pass to
with
Thompson,
a run.
gets the first down, and thrown out of bounds. There's a flag on the play.
Let's see what the referees call here.
The penalty was on the Chester Yellowjackets, and it was denied so that Alpha Omega can pick up their first down.
All right, was it a holding?
I'm not sure. It was on the defense, though, so Alpha denied the call, and they took their first down.
All right, Case Collum in the shotgun with Isaac Thompson right there behind him.
Case in the pocket, pump fakes. Deep
looks
pass
like
to
another
Colton
pass.
Sykes.
It's gone, and it's
Great
a
catch by
touchdown!
Colton Sykes.
Touchdown, Lions! With your Lions 61 to Chester 55 or 42.
You know, when Alpha's needed a deep gain, they've really looked to Colton Sykes here with his acrobatic catches over the DBs, and he's performed really well tonight.
Man, it looks like I believe it's Case Collum's 8th touchdown of the game.
I mean, it's got to be some kind of record here.
Let's see with the M squared kicking up. Oh,
kick was no good, off to the right.
Leaves your Lions score 61 to Chester 42. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. right. With a perfect pass to Colton Sykes for your Lions touchdown. Or perfect moss over the defender, actually. That's your Walker County Federal scoring drive recap.
The last kick by Martin Mays was kicked out of bounds, and Chester will pick up the ball with 1st and 15 on the 30-yard line.
The result of the kick, the ball was placed at the 30-yard line.
All right. The Lions defense has got to find something here to continue to keep this lead and take some pressure off of quarterback Case Collum. So let's see what the defense can do here to stop this run because Chester has been running all over this defense tonight.
You know, as an offense, you want a little break here with the defense out on the field, but it's also nice to get the ball back really quick.
Looks like he was met almost immediately, but yet he shed another tackle and pushed out of bounds for Chester's 1st down and 15. Oh, sorry, 2nd down and 1 here.
Another run by the senior, Jesse Biddick. You know, Alpha did play this team last year, but they did not seem as organized, and they did not have the same size they have this year. So they had to prepare a little bit differently this game, and Alpha's offense seemed really ready to play, and their defense has made a lot of big plays to back it up.
I see another run, but met. Yeah, it looks like he's met for that 1 yard, but enough for Chester 1st down and 15. Looks like there's only 21 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
You know, in 6-man, the quarterback has to touch the ball, or there has to be at least one touch before a person can run, and that's why Chester lines up with the QB under center every time, so they can have that quick run up the middle.
Another run by Jackson Gay, but a short gain of 1, and that calls the end of the 3rd quarter with your Alpha Omega Lions 61 to Chester 42. We'll be right back here to start the 4th quarter right here on SHN Sports. All right, we're back here on SHN Sports. Oh, it looks like they're calling a timeout on the field because the timeout clock says 8 minutes. It should be 10 minutes. All right, looks like we are ready to go here in the 4th quarter with Chester having the ball. 1st down or 2nd down.
Another run up the middle.
And
to Jackson Gay on that one.
Tackled by Tristan Webb.
Tristan has really made a difference in this game. He's had a couple tackles for losses, and he's had a fumble recovery. And as I stated previously, he's really a centerpiece to this defense.
It looks like it's 3rd down and 8 for Chester. Let's see what your Lions defense can do here.
Another run by Jesse Biddick from Chester.
And looks like he was brought down, but not before he reached 1st down and 15 here on the 18-yard line.
Carson Davis was switched in for Caleb Neugebauer on that play, and Daniel Parrott is lined up in the linebacker position.
All right, pitch back again to Gay.
Jackson Gay run
And he
up the
keeps
middle.
going for a Chester touchdown.
Alpha Mega lined up heavy on the left side there, or excuse me, on the right side there, and Chester ran it to the left and beat him on the outside and got the touchdown.
Looks like it's Chester, now 47 with your line 61. Looks like Turner Johnson out for the kick. And blocked again. That leaves your score, Chester 47 to your Alpha Omega Lions 61. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right.
On that last kickoff, there was another onside kick, and Isaac played it aggressively. He lost control of it, almost turned the ball over, but he did recover it, and it's Alpha Omega's first down.
Oh,
There's a
another
run for Isaac, a big run here. He's broken
20,
free.
a 10,
That's going to be a
5,
touchdown.
and touchdown, Isaac Thompson. For your Alpha Omega Lions, 68 or 66 or 67. I'm sorry, 67 to 47.
That brings the score to 67, 47. Looking for this extra two. By the hands of Brody Ward, held by Thompson and kicked.
Martin Mays is set up for this extra point.
Let's see. Here he goes. It's to the uprights, and it's good.
Called the kick good on that one.
Your line
Great kick by the
69 to Chester 47. We'll be right back here with 8 minutes 42 seconds left in the game. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right, with a return. Running back. Tackled by Tristan Webb.
Grayson Rosenkrantz was on that kick return and stopped by Tristan Webb.
Looks like he's about 1 yard. He gained 1 yard from where he would have been if he would have just let it go for a touchback here. It's a first down and 15 on the 21-yard line. See quarterback under center. With a pitch back to Gay.
Back to Jackson Gay. Cut back
looks
to the
like
right.
Tricked out by the defense. Looks like Chester defense. The touchdown by Chester. It makes Chester 53 to your Alpha Omega Lions 69. Let's see if Alpha Omega Lions can block this kick yet again. Zoom in a little bit.
Johnson back up kick has had 2 blocks tonight by the Alpha Omega Lions, looking to make it 3.
Alpha Omega's been great on their extra point defense. Let's see if they can.
And it is, no, it's good. Okay. That's up Chester 55. To your Lions 69.
There's a flag down way after the play. Might be unsportsmanlike conduct, but we're not sure.
Here, we'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right, we are back here on SHN Sports.
Another onside kick.
It looks like your Lions
Covered by
recovered
Isaac
again.
Thompson again. You know, Isaac has played these very good, and last time he almost made a mistake of losing it, but he recovered it. So he's recovered 2 of these now.
Looks like your Lions set up first down and 15 around the 38-yard line with 8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game.
Case and Isaac lined up in the backfield.
Let's see.
Case lined up wide.
And a pass incomplete to Hudson Ramey.
Looking for a short pass over the top to Hudson Ramey. Different look than what we have been seeing, but could have been effective if it was a little bit closer to him.
All right. Looks like it is second down and 15 for your Lions.
Case Calm in the pocket. There's a false start on Morgan Webb, right? Or Morgan Pierce right there.
Go ahead, back him up 5 yards. That's second down and 20 for your Lions.
He went just before the snap count. And Lions were moved back.
All right, the ball is called live again with your Lions, with Case Collin probably lining up in the shotgun. Isaac Thompson on the left hip.
Case Collin in the backfield. Deep pass for Hudson Ramey.
And completed, and
there's a PI on that play.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to go ahead and get pass interference here. Looks like they're going to call it right there on the 27-yard line.
That was Bryson Swanson on that play for the PI. You know, some of these names from the other team are difficult to say, and that one has a lot of S's in it.
All right, looks like your lines were set up first down and 15.
I finished my the second mechanical chemistry lab today because he gave me like 2 weeks to do it.
Case Column lined up in the backfield with Isaac Thompson. Colton Sykes lined up left. The rest of the lines are lined up pretty compact on the line.
Looks like sending a player in motion with a run by Isaac Thompson, and he keeps going and brought down after gaining 7 for a second down and 8.
So Lions had a different formation there. They had 3 linemen on that play. The linemen were Jesse Peach, Carson Davis, and Morgan Pierce.
Because I have a 0 in the group.
Oh, okay. Well, mine's just like that because mine's just.
Ball placed on the 28-yard line.
I'm not good at studying first.
You should be glad you're not in this one.
Colton's lines are lined up in the same formation with Colton Sykes out far left and Isaac and Thompson and Case in the backfield.
Took a pass and incomplete. Your line set up third down and 8 right here with 7.5 minutes left in the game.
You know, the Lions have been pretty pass heavy here, and Chester's been putting a lot of pressure on Case, which has thrown off some of his timing on some of these passes.
So you made higher than Adam.
I did.
I heard Peyton made an 82 or something.
Peyton made an 82. Caleb made like a 56. No, Caleb made a 58. Wyatt made a 56. Braden
Colin takes a snap.
Oh my
Rolls
god.
to his right. Ball is
And looks like it's to Colton Sykes, and he keeps going, and it's a touchdown! It's a touchdown by Colton Sykes.
I think they called him just short, just on the 1 yard line there. Feel like they could have given it to him on that one.
I can hear you from here, Zane Underwood.
He's not even on the field and he's gonna call him out.
That'll bring the Lions up to the 2-yard line. First and goal.
Lions will be first and goal. They might try and punch it in here with Isaac Thompson on a run, or they may stick with a dump pass. Oh, they're lined up with Sykes and Thompson in the backfield. They might run outside to Isaac with a lead blocker.
Looks like he
Pitch out
Oh.
to the right after the fake handoff to Sykes.
to Colton Sykes, and it's a touchdown.
Colton Sykes is
That sets up your line 74 or 75. I apologize, to 69.
score 75-55, just under 7 remaining
75 to 55.
prior to this 2-point attempt for the Lions.
20 points to hit.
only 20 points.
The cheerleaders are like our student section.
Brody's here is the long snapper. Great snap.
And
to the
it's to the
holder,
upper-
Isaac Thompson, and a great kick by Martin Mays.
To the upright, and it's good for your Alpha Omega line 77 to Chester 55. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. We are back here on SHN Sports. It's like Martin Mays is going up for the kick. And kicked, landed on the 5, but ended up rolling out of bounds. But it looks like the Yellowjackets will set up for first down on their own 30-yard line. All right, looks like there's only 6 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game here with your Alpha Omega Lions ahead of Chester, 77-55. Looks like the quarterback is under center, running back in the backfield. Inside handoff here, but brought down almost immediately. But he also gained about 3 yards here on the play. We're about 2nd down and 12.
Read by a lot of Lions on that play.
Oh my gosh.
Tristan Webb seemed to cramp up a little bit on that play, but he seems good now.
So there's a timeout.
There's a ref's timeout for Tristan Webb. I think they're worried about his cramping.
Oh, I guess.
Webb will have to come off for a play, replaced by Neugebauer. 2nd down and 12.
Looks like it's 2nd down and 12 for Chester.
Gay remains in the backfield and Biddick the up back.
You know, Morgan Pierce doesn't usually play on the defensive side of the ball, but he has been playing in here, and he's contained the run pretty well.
Oh, looks like he's running, but he luckily got brought down. Your Lions got to stop to set up Chester 3rd down.
That'll be number 24, Jesse Peach on the tackle.
It's going to go ahead and be
Loses his helmet, has to come off for a play. Tristan Webb checks back in. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 5 here for Chester.
Clock going under 5:45 for the game.
With 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. Looks like quarterback under center, running back in the backfield. Looks like
Biddick looking for the near side. Biddick taking down.
This is another big play for Jesse Biddick, the senior from Chester.
Ball is by the 21-yard line for the Yellowjackets.
That looks illegal.
No, not illegal. Just embarrassing for number 22.
Pitch to Biddick looking for the far side.
they've been.
No, no, no.
Tristan Webb being held out
I
on
knew
the
you
edge.
were going to say.
Looks like.
Might be another injury on the field.
All right, looks like we'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right, we're back here on SHN Sports. That was an injury right there by Austin McCaffrey. But look like the pass is complete.
Jump
First
pass
down,
to Jesse Biddick again.
right back for a Chester touchdown.
Oh, well, it's like we were up by 22, so.
There's 4 minutes and 53 seconds left on the scoreboard. Let's hope Alpha Omega's offense can respond here and get this lead back. Well, they still have the lead, but increase the lead back to what it was.
Yes. Luckily, there is some cushion here. There's only 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game.
Trying to live life.
there was an extra point attempt for Chester, and it was a dump pass to Rex Gilzo for a 1 point extra point.
That says your line's up 77 to Chester 62. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right, we're back here on SHN Sports. Looks like Chester is going to go ahead and make for another onside kick. And kicked out of bounds.
That'll be a penalty on the Yellowjackets.
He just stood there for 10 seconds and got the
All right, looks like your Lions are going to set up first down and 15 on the 39-yard line past midfield.
Case is in the backfield with Isaac Thompson. Sykes motioned over.
Oh, Isaac Thompson for a good run. Looks like he was brought down. Let's see where he is at, where they'll put him. Right past the 30 onto the 29-yard line. Second down and 3 for your Lions. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left in the game.
Let's see how Alpha may finish up with this game.
Let's see, second down and 3 for the Lions. Let's see what they do here. Case Collum in the shotgun.
They line Hudson Ramey up on the line. Case Collum has a lot of time in the backfield.
Looks like Colton Sykes ran out of bounds right when the Lions set up for first down and 15.
Short pass to Colton, but it was plenty. They actually lined Hudson Ramey up on the line there. They had 4 linemen. Jesse Peach, Morgan Pierce, and Hudson Ramey. Oh, wait, excuse me. That's 3. I thought they had Carson out there. They had Isaac in the backfield.
All right. With another run. Looks like they're by Isaac Thompson. He's met up by multiple Yellowjackets. That's up second down.
You know, Isaac hasn't had very many runs, but when he gets them, he's made them count.
Absolutely.
He's got a touchdown and a couple big gains for him.
Looks like there's a flag on the play.
May have been a face mask on that tackle.
Yeah, it's going to be first down and goal for your Lions on the 7-yard line.
I think there was a miscommunication on the play clock there. It was shorter than they needed it to be.
All right. Well, after that confusion, it's now your Lions first down and goal with 7 yards to go. Sending 2 players in motion. Looks like Colton Sykes moving back to the backfield right behind quarterback Case Collum. Looks like a run by Colton Sykes. Oh, and looks like they're going to
they caught him just short again.
Second down, about 1 to go.
That'll bring up second and goal. 1 yard to go. 3:15 remaining in the game.
You know, they've called Colton Sykes short on 2 plays now, giving him on the 1 yard line instead of a touchdown. Got to be pretty frustrating.
Let's see what they do here with your Lions 2nd down and goal on the 1 yard line.
You know, they lined Isaac Thompson and Colton Sykes in the backfield. It's a pretty versatile bunch, but they ran with the inside run.
With a run by Isaac Thompson, it's a Lions touchdown. With your Lions 83 to Chester 62.
It's a pretty high-scoring game here. As we called it in the beginning, it was going to be a pretty heavy offensive game here. And Alpha's offense has produced more points.
And the kick is through the uprights, and it's good to make Chester 85, or to make your Lions 85 to Chester 62. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. We're back here with Alpha Mega Lions football here on SHN Sports. The Alpha Mega Lions 85 to Chester 62.
Mays has started to hook some of his kicks here, and it's given Chester possession of the ball on the 30-yard line. He'll probably make the adjustment here.
Looks like there's 3 minutes, 7 seconds left in the game. All right, with your Alpha Mega Lion, or your Chester now starts right here on the 30-yard line, on their own 30-yard line.
You're right. They have their cheer on the speaker. That's so weird.
Chester is lined up on the 30-yard line with 1st and 15. Jesse Biddick run up the middle. They tried to strip the ball there, but he's brought down with a positive gain.
A gain of 6, so 2nd down and 9 for Chester. All right, Chester lined up again, 2nd down. Inside handoff, looks like finally brought down. This has been 2nd down and 2, or 3rd down and 2.
Jackson Gay moves to the deep back. Timeout called on the field. Alpha Omega calls a timeout.
Alpha Omega calls a timeout. We'll be right back here on SHN Sport. All right, with 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in the game. Looks like Chester is running again, and for the 1st down, brought down finally around the 30, around the 31-yard line.
It was Jackson Gay on the run for Chester and brought down by Hudson Ramey.
Biddick back to the backfield. Pitch to Biddick. Biddick waiting the pass.
With a pass, and almost intercepted by Hudson Ramey, but incomplete. Now Chester sets up for second down and 15.
That'll give Yellowjackets about 15. 2:07 remaining.
If they were going to make it to 100, they needed that interception right there.
I mean, they only would have needed 2 more touchdowns.
Their cheers are so sad. They're just.
Automatic first down on that penalty.
Oh, after the penalty, that's
15-yard line.
Chester sets up for first down and 15. About 16 on the 16-yard line.
Alpha Omega fans, get loud for your defense. Takes the handoff, looking to pass.
Quarterback was it?
Quarterback pass complete.
Jackson Gay on the run, and that's going to be a touchdown for Chester.
Looks like a run for Jackson Gay. Bring, brings Chester a bit closer, 68 to 85.
Still down 20.
Oh, and a fake kick and a pass, and it was good and completed by Turner Johnson with the 1 extra point. With Chester 69, Alpha Omega Lions 85. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right. Looks like a squib and recovered. Recovered by Colton Sykes here. Only about a minute, 58 seconds left in the game. Your Lions could eat away at this, or at the clock here. Let's see what they do.
Lions are lining up with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they respond to that touchdown.
Let's see. I feel like they're going to try to run it out a little bit, eat this clock away a little bit. And looks like there's a pass to Colton Sykes. And brought back at a loss. Looks like there's a timeout again.
There was a fake run to Isaac Thompson and toss back to Colton Sykes, and a loss of yards there.
Looks like it's about second down and 24 for the Lions. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. All right, we're back. Case Collum looking for Isaac Thompson. And perfect block, but he keeps going, but not quite.
Great play by
Oh.
Isaac Thompson there. He juked out one of the tackles and then ran over another tackle and got an extra yard there.
Looks like he's within those 15 yards again. He's third down and 14. You got a minute, 15 seconds left in the game.
You know, the camera hasn't seen it, but me and Tyler have been cheering it up back here.
Oh,
I think
absolutely.
we should become the cheerleaders as well.
Looks like there's another timeout on the field. We'll be right back here on SHN Sports. And the pass to Colton Sykes is complete.
I've like practiced like
With 55 seconds left in the game, your Alpha Omega Lions are 85 to Chester 69.
Wait, what's it called? House of the Rising Sun. Yeah, I can play that one.
Looks like your Lions are going to eat out this clock a little bit more.
Looks like they're going to kneel it here and win the game.
Lions for victory formation. That'll be the game.
Looks like your Alpha Omega Lions, with a 5-1 record, beats Chester 85 to 69. We'll be right back with the postgame show here on SHN Sports.
it's game time. Come on and let's ride. With Tyler and Caleb from the coin toss to the victory. We doing football country rock, baby. Y'all ready?
All right, we are back here on SHN Sports. As again, this is Tyler.
And this is Caleb Coldwater.
Coldwater, that's it. 5 Dice of Coldwater show. Hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in. As you can see, the score, you're off Mega Lions 85 to Chester 69. Even though the score, it was a little bit of a bigger deficit, let me tell you, this game was outstanding. There was a lot of good plays by Colton Sykes, by Hudson Ramey. Of course, a wonderful, wonderful game by Case Collum. Well, shoot, and even Isaac Thompson out here killing it. He didn't do as much running today as he did last week.
That's what we mentioned. Isaac was like a sneaky threat here, making plays, big plays when you didn't expect it.
Absolutely, and just as always, our defense shut down some, but was also able to get some fumbles, and I think that's what helped us this game. But this Chester offense has been absolutely amazing. These players, I mean, they know how to run. And, man, I'm glad that the Lions could come across with a win here. So,
yep, it was an offensive battle, pretty high-scoring game. The Alpha Mega defense stepped up, made some big plays, fumble recoveries, big stops, and that's ultimately what put Alpha ahead. It was basically scoring every drive from both teams. So, pretty good game. And
what's cool as well is I believe Alpha they blocked as many kicks as it would be for a touchdown. I think they blocked 3. Yeah, 3, and they stopped an extra point. So that ends up being 7 points, really a touchdown and that one extra point conversion there. So great job for your Lions offense tonight and defense. I'm excited for next week. We'll be in Beaumont.
Big drive. I'm gonna be on time this time.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's gonna be the next. That's the biggest surprise is if Caleb shows up on time.
That's it.
But no, hey, they're already gone. But Joel, he's the one that does all the camera work for the football team. Sydney that does the cameras for us, and then of course my boy Caleb Coldwater here. I appreciate him so much for
the co-host.
The co-hosting, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate them. So, man, we'll catch you next time here on SHN Sports. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Dude, what?